Jake Paul. Jake Paul, bro. Yeah. You know, Woodley's a wrestler at heart, bro. He's got power, and I feel like that's kind of where he went wrong. And he's got those double legs, man. In an MMA fight, bro, Woodley all fucking day. He's got them double legs, but he's a wrestler at heart, man. The kid's training with some good people. He's talented. He's a big dude. And, you know, he's kind of got that McGregor around him where a lot of media, a lot of hype. You don't want to lose to the fucking Disney kid, bro, but the Disney kid is good. You know, we haven't seen him in deep waters, and, you know, we've seen Tyron in deep waters, you know. So I got to go $500, Jake Paul.
God, I don't want to jinx this fight, but, you know, I'm rooting for Woodley. You know, I'm on the behalf of the MMA community, ready to shut up some YouTubers.
Tyron Woodley, for sure. Yeah. I think, you know, I don't think that there should be any question about that. I don't think, like, the skill level is matched at that level. You know, Tyron Woodley actually has boxing compared to, you know, Ben Askren, which we all know he got in the UFC because he's an amazing wrestler. So, yeah, I think it's a bad choice for the Paul brothers to, you know, even set that up. But, hey, good for Tyron, and I wish him nothing but the best.
Oh, man, I got to rock with my boy, Tyron Woodley. It's tough, man. I wish we could get, you know, the Tyron Woodley from like 5 years ago, or, you know, even like 7-8 years ago when he was just an absolute murderer. But I still think he's got enough. You know, he was at the Ben Askren fight. I think he kind of saw what Ben was doing wrong. And I'm hoping, you know, this Tyron Woodley gets it done against Jake Paul.
Oh, come on, please, man. I got T. Wood, man. He's going to save MMA for the sport, man. Yeah, I think he recognizes what's going on right now, man. He's like, man, these guys are getting away with too much, and he's going to be the guy that saved it for us, and he's going to knock his ass out, or he's going to at least make him quit or do something. And, you know, nothing against Jake Paul and those guys. I think it's great what they're doing for themselves in the sport, but I think for the face of MMA, I think T. Wood's going to redeem us.
Yeah, I would put him on Woodley, but he's not. I wouldn't make him that big of a favorite as people might do, you know, because Woodley is an excellent striker in MMA because of his explosive style, but boxing is like, it's kind of a different game, you know. It's more standing closer to each other, more volume, you know, and Woodley is not a volume fighter at all. He wants some distance, and he wants that respect for him to take those breaks in between his bursts, and that doesn't play well into a boxing fight. So his style is not typically a very good style for boxing, and I think people might not know that if they don't know how boxing works, you know, because he was a good striker. But it's a different thing in boxing for sure. So. But hopefully he will prepare well now with the training.
Yeah, I'm all for Woodley. All for MMA. You know, I'm team MMA all the way. Even though it's not really a thing, but I'm going Woodley. The only thing I could see is maybe like the pressure kind of getting to him. Like, I assume they're gonna do like a lead up to the fight with a bunch of media and stuff. And these guys are crazy. You know, I feel like they made a career riling people up and stuff. So. It'll be a lot for Woodley maybe, but I just hope he can get past it and put it on him.
I think Woodley. I hope Woodley beat this guy. I don't like this guy.
There's a boxing fight with somebody and somebody.
I'll pick Tyron in that fight. You know, I think he still has decent power, and he knows enough about boxing to beat up on a Disney star or whatever. But you know, I think that's going to be closer than people are giving credit for. But I think Tyron's experience will get him through. You know, and everyone's bragging about him knocking out, you know, the basketball player, and they knocked out Ben Askren. Good job, you know, but you know, those aren't the killers in a boxing division. I see him. He's calling out this Fury guy, you know. Not Tyson Fury, I forget the other kid's name. Yeah, Tommy Fury, and that guy's very, very good. So he might not want to jump on that landmine anytime soon.
With that original flow, head kicks with the pros, picks of the fights or anything in the mix. Getting closer to the heart of the flame, bringing conversations with heavy hitting names. You feel the love of the game.